Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Test Pack Please Ignore 2. So at the end of my last episode, I had been working on my mob spawner, that's all set up and kind of running in the background. What do I want to do on this episode? So what I would like to get started on is setting up a basic ME network. So I've got all the kind of components that I need to actually start making it, and now what I actually want to do is make it. So we're going to need a few things, so let me get started. So I think the first thing I want to make is an ME controller. Now these are more, you don't necessarily need one of these straight away, but it is nice to have one kind of all ready to go basically. So what I'm going to do is I need some skystone first. Whoops-a-daisy, that's a good idea. I forgot I needed to smelt some of that up. So we need, I should have some. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4 we need. Marvellous. Can I do it over here at all? No, because that is working there. Can I smelt it in there? No, it's going to have to be over here. Let's fly over. Let's smelt it up in the factory real quick. Still need to make some more range upgrades. I've been neglecting this mod pack a little bit. I've been playing a lot of Agrarian Skies 2. I need to put in a lot more off-camera work on this series, but it requires less maintenance, I suppose, than my other series does. But although that one's starting to get to the point where that requires way less maintenance than this one, so I think I'll be putting in a lot more time on this one now. I've kind of got to the point on Agrarian Skies 2 where I'm starting to become fairly kind of sufficient, and I've got all the resources I need to complete all the quests. So yeah, so let's go back to the ME controller. There we go. So we need four pure fluix crystals. We need an engineering processor. Here's one I made earlier. The thing is all now complete, which is quite nice. Does it very efficiently. We also need 4 of these pure fluix crystals, and that makes us our ME controller. Very nice. So that's all set up. Probably what I want is to have it somewhere in the middle here. So I think that is pretty much bang on the middle that way. I think that's the middle there. Let me just put a torch down. So that is the very middle. That's where I want my kind of ME controller to be, I suppose. So let me just knock that up. So what I really want is for that to go right there. So that's my ME controller. I'm going to need to power that. So what we're going to need is another one of these energy acceptors and energy cells. So let's make one of them. So we need energy receptor. That's not what I wanted. Where is it? So energy acceptor, sorry. So I need a fluix crystal, I need some iron, and I need some quartz glass. Now, do I have quartz glass? I do. Do I have enough quartz glass? No, I do not. So let's make up some more of that. So we've got some nether quartz here. We have some glass, so we can make some more quartz glass. May as well make a couple. Nether quartz is less used than the rest of the materials here, so not the end of the world. We should be able to make one of them now. Let's grab a pure one. No, let's just grab an ordinary fluix crystal. I don't know. One energy acceptor. What am I missing? Ah, where's it gone? Quartz glass. I need some iron, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4 iron. There we go. Marvelous. So there we go. One energy acceptor. Then we need that energy cell. Don't know what the difference is. We can actually get creative energy cells, that's interesting. And you can also get dense energy cells, which is just lots of energy cells around a calculation processor, so it's fair enough. So we need some fluix dust, we need some quartz glass, and we need some certus quartz. So let's grab 4 of you. I need 1 more fluix dust, so let me just pop over to the pulverizer. Here. I'm also going to need some more conduits, so let me make some more of them. So that's not what I wanted to do first. Watch this. I'll do that one across there. Then I'll go like that. Just make the whole thing that much quicker. There we go. That should be plenty of conduits now. What I also want to make is what is it called? It's from Ender.io. Is it Painter? No, it's not Painter. If we go to conduit, what's it called? Conduit facade. So I need painting machine. That's what I need. So let's go painting machine. So how do I make this? Which is a machine chassis, diamond, some nether quartz. Okay, so I can make this quick because what I want to do is I want to kind of have my energy conduit come in this way, but I want to cover it up, which is what I want to do in future really as well. Let me just sleep for the night just so more mobs spawn in my mob spawner than around. Here we go. Marvellous. Just realised my Stevie's getting hungry as well, so let's chow down a couple of apples. There we go, delicious. Right, what do I need? So let's start off with the machine chassis. So I need some gold nuggets, a copper ingot, and some redstone. Okay. Do I have redstone on me? Nope. There we go, there's some redstone, we need some copper, we need some gold nuggets. We just need the 1 copper, I think. Marvellous. What else did we need? So I needed the gold nuggets, I need 4 of them. Excellent. So let's do that. So I need my basic capacitor. Then I need, do I have any iron bars already made? Nope, I need some iron, which I think there's like loads in that chest over there, so I think we'll head over that direction. There we go. So let's make some iron bars, like so. So this should allow us to make 1 machine chassis, and then we need some electrical steel. Do I have any electrical steel? I think I might have some somewhere. We'll just find out though. If not, I might have to make some. I don't think it's too difficult, but see if I've got any around. I'm just double checking whether or not I've got any from kind of dungeon chests or anything like that before making up some fresh. Graphite, steel. No, don't have electrical steel, so we make that in the alloy smelter with silicon, coal dust, and iron. Okay, so we have some silicon over that way, yonder distance. What I'm also going to make at some point is like the Ender IO kind of transporters and have 1 in each room, just so I can zip around a bit quicker. So how much am I going to need here? So let me just double check. So I need 5, and that makes 1. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from that. I'm going to need a couple of bits of nether quartz for later, and a diamond. Need some coal dust. I'm thinking I've already got coal dust somewhere. Pulverized coal, excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grand. How are we doing with this? This electrical steel isn't quite done yet, but sorry, the that's what I want. So the energetic alloy isn't quite done yet, but I think that's probably going to be enough anyway. So I might just kind of leave the rest of that. I just wanted to make a few more conduits, basically. I need that electrical steel more. That's going to take a little while because we really need a capacitor for that. Could make one for it. Would make it go a lot faster. Let's do that quick. How do I make that again? So I need some copper because I need to make like the double layer capacitor. I can't just make the basic one. So need you. Need some more gold nuggets, which are over here anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I needed some redstone. There we go. So I want to make. So let me go to capacitor. And I want to make a basic one, followed by a double... Oh, crap, I need 2 of them. Whoops-a-daisy. So I need 1 of you. I need 1 more bit of copper, etc., etc. I forgot I needed 2 to make a double layer capacitor. Whoops-a-daisy. We'll get there eventually, guys. So I also needed 4 more of you, 2 more of you. I got way too much there because apparently I'm a doofus. 1, 2, there we go. Because I was apparently I wasn't shift clicking enough. Make 1 more double layer, single layer, basic capacitor even, and then we make a double layer like so, just to increase the speed of my Ender IO. So this will just smelt up faster. Oops, daisy! I didn't realise that was still doing energetic alloy. That's rather annoying. So this is look how quick that's going now. That's going much faster. Beautiful. So this is why I wanted the double layer, because it increased. The only other best one would be the Octadic, which is just some vibrant alloy, which is energetic with ender pearls. I just need more ender pearls, basically. Has this actually generated any ender pearls yet? It has 1, although we have generated a ton of mob essence. So what I'll probably do at some point is set up something next to it and use that mob essence to fuel an actual just a auto spawner. Also got things like chain helmets, gold leggings, chain chest plates. Got the rest of the cursed earth in there. I'll probably move that at some point. Potatoes, glowstone, sugar, some goodies really. Right, we've got the electrical steel now. Get rid of that iron. So now we can go back to painting machine. Here we go. So we should be able to just go boff, one painting machine, grand. Do I need to power this? We just have a quick look, plonk it down. Yes, I need power. So wrench you up real quick. Where can I put you that can power it? I might just end up plonking it down here. I know I've been trying to work away from that, but I've kind of worked myself into a corner there. So just power you up. So we need some conduit facades. So let me grab some conduit binder. So we need to go like that. Is that only gonna... That is really kind of expensive. I need to make more of this conduit binder. Let's make more of that. There we go. I'm going to need enough to basically get it from there to there. We also need some redwood. I'm also going to need to make myself a yeeter wrench at some point. So that goes in there. That goes in there. So that's going to make it into... There we go, conduit facade, excellent. So what I can then do is let's grab the energy acceptor and receiver. So have we made them? Energy acceptor, and then we need the energy cell, don't we? Energy cell. Oh yes, I needed the fluix dust. I remember why I got distracted now. I was making that painting machine, so while I was waiting for this to pulverize, and then completely forgot why I'd even gone over there in the first place. So, see an apple. Get me back up to full hunger. So we need the rest of that fluix dust. Now I should be able to make that now. There we go. So one energy acceptor and one energy cell. Right, so what we can do now is plonk that down. So have the energy cell next to it and the energy acceptor there. What we can then do is let's start knocking you out. Watch this. This is going to be beautiful. Once we've got this set up, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And we've got some conduit facades. And then what we can then do, watch this. So run this through here like this. That's going to hook it up to there. That's got energy, marvellous. And then what we can then do is just hide it. Look at that. And then when we've got a wrench out, we don't even need a yeeter wrench. Look at that. We can see where the conduit facades are. Put it away. Oops, a daisy. Look at that. Beautiful. Cool. So that's really weird. It oh yes, because it was on either an energy conduit or a hammer. It allows you to see through the facade. So that is really sweet. I like that. I'm going to have to make a lot of conduit binder if I want, because what I'm going to do is do this through the rest of my base. So instead of, say for example, you see all this kind of running like that, what I'm instead going to have is it running along the floor, so have it all kind of running around in a nice little network. And there we go, look, the ME controller is now powered up, which is pretty cool. So we need a couple more things to get a kind of a basic... what's the word? System underway. So let's make ourselves an ME drive. Now this is fairly simple. This is 2 engineering processors. So there we go, engineering processor. Some iron and some ME glass cable. Do we have some? Yes, we do. So Bosch, 1 ME drive. Like so. So we can plonk this down like somewhere around here. This will be a lot bigger eventually, so this will be a kind of like a multi-block structure. I may have it kind of sunk into the floor, something like that. I don't know, haven't decided yet, but this is going to be how I'm going to this is going to have like multiple things coming off of it. So maybe I don't want that there. Maybe I want that like there and then hook it up with an ME glass cable. So it's pretty cool. And also what I'm going to be doing is using ME conduits instead. So these are Ender IO, and what I can then have is that I can actually have them running in tandem with these energy conduits, so I can have them next to each other. The way you make them is with quartz fiber and fluix crystals. So I might make a load of pure fluix crystals. I need to make a load of conduit binder and then get them all set up. You can also make dense ones as well, which is quite cool. So you need the ME conduit and more conduit binder. So I think I may make like an entire chest full of conduit binder at some point. Just get it all sorted. And the final couple of things we're going to need is, so first of all, we're going to need an ME crafting terminal. Would be quite nice. Let's make one of these. So we need a calculation processor, which we have. Marvellous. We're also going to need to make an ME terminal, which is we need some logic processors, which we have. And then we're also going to need some more formation and annihilation cores, which are logic, fluix, and so I'm going to need some more fluix dust, I think. Formation is fluix and Certus quartz. And that's, yes, I'm going to need a couple more fluix dust. So let's grab that, run that through the pulverizer real quick. So daisy, don't really want to be viewing that all the time. We need pulverizer. There we go. So I'm swear to God, the pulverizer has got faster nowadays. Or I don't know whether it's because I've got a lot of energy running through it or what, but it's pretty goddamn fast nowadays, which is quite nice. So let's. And then we need 1 nether, 1 certus. So we need to make formation, annihilation. There we go. That's that bit done. We also then need to make a dark or bright illuminated panel. So also an illuminated panel. How much quartz? We have got plenty of quartz glass left over. So we need some redstone and some glowstone. Do I have any glowstone on me? No, I put it all away. Damn it. God damn it. I do like the new ME controller. It does look very funky the way it kind of glows in different colours. Let's just grab that. Just to be on the safe side. There we go. So we need to do one of these illuminated panels. 1 ME terminal. And then to make the crafting terminal, we need a calculation processor and a crafting table. Do I have any more wood? No, I do not. So I need 1 more piece of wood. There we go. Bish bash bosh. 1 crafting table, like so, and then boff. There we go. 1 crafting terminal. So let's get that hooked up. A much bigger table. Oops, a daisy. Not where I wanted that one. I want you there, and then the crafting terminal to go there. There we go. So that is almost done. Now we need some way of storing things. So let's have a quick look at 4K. So we need some of these 4K storage cells, and for that we're going to need, wow, I forgot that I needed a lot for those storage cells. So let's get started. So we need 4K storage. Okay, so we need 1K storage components first, which is logic processors and quartz by the looks of things. So let's make a few more logic processors. So we'll do 5 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So watch this. We're just going to go doof doof. That should all be put in. It's all going to be pressing, which should be quite nice. Look at this. It's all wonderfully controlled by Steve's Factory Manager, and then eventually we will end up with just as you can see, it's all pressing. Very nice. We've got our first logic. Look at the efficiency. I do need to get all the speed cards in these to make this whole process faster, but we'll get around to that in a minute. So what we need to make is some of these. So let's grab some Certus quartz. I'm going to need to go mining, I think, off camera. So, oops, daisy, what am I missing? Is it redstone? It's probably redstone, no, my luck. What's with all the redstone? 1, 2, 3. I think I need of them. Was it? Yeah, 3 of them. Let's not use up more than I need to. We then need a calculation processor. There we go, 4KU, and then we need some quartz glass, redstone, and iron. There we go. So we've got some storage. 4K ME storage. As you can see, that was quite expensive, but we now have some way to store things. So let's try it out. So let's put in some glass. There we go. Look, it's storing. Yay! So I'm going to need to fill this up and then start storing everything in the ME system. I'm also then going to need to start automating everything. So that might be kind of something to go on to next episode. If I can get some off-camera work done, I'm going to make some ME conduits from Ender.io. Yeah, instead of ME cables, I'm going to be making ME conduits. I'll be making dents and dense conduits and what's the one I'm looking for? Just ordinary ones. So the dense ones is going to allow me to get more channels. So for example, if I want to set up all of these machines to be automated, I'm going to be running out of channels quite quickly. Channels is the new thing, which is part of ME. So something that you've got to bear in mind. So yeah, I'll be wanting dense channels kind of coming out of the controller on different faces. So this is why I probably want to sink this into the ground at some point and have the ME conduits coming out in different directions. I also want to automate that over there, so that will require another lot of dense conduits. So this is going to be interesting. So it's going to require me to get a lot of resources all set up and working. Whoops, a daisy. Wasting glass there apparently. So yeah, this is going to be fun, but it's going to be interesting to get it all set up. But I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to leave the episode here for now. It's been a fairly short one for once, but I've got exactly what I wanted done. So I've got my basic ME network set up. Showed you guys how to do it. All I really need to do is just fill this up with more drives. So I'm probably just going to have to go strip mining for more quartz, basically, which isn't exactly difficult. Just go down there with my hammer and just break a load of stuff. So yeah, in terms of a comment question of the episode, what do I want to ask you guys? I just bought myself a little Raspberry Pi machine to use as a kind of a streaming device downstairs. I'm going to be using it to use Kodi on, which is kind of like a media streaming thing. And I'm also going to be using it to stream games from my study upstairs, from my main computer down to the living room, so I can play games with my wife and stuff on the big TV downstairs on the sofa, which would be pretty cool. So what I want to ask is, so what kind of little hobbies or kind of projects have you guys got underway at the moment? So do you have any kind of, has anybody else bought a Raspberry Pi? Do you what other hobbies do you have? Like, for example, do you do woodworking? I don't know, just an example. Do you skateboard? I don't know, just what are your hobbies? So that's my little hobby at the moment, is my new little Raspberry Pi. So yeah, that's the comment question for the episode. Don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode, but apart from that, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.